Awesome. Thank you. Have a good day.
Cool, thank you.
Enjoy the castle.
Vamos! It's now the morning of day 5. Emotions have been kind of quite high here overnight. There's been kind of tears of joy, tears of pain. The atmosphere's been great, lots of support for all the runners, lots of support from the marshals. The midges are out this morning, which makes life a bit harder. Our last competitor from day 4 finished at 5 o'clock or so in the morning on day 5, so he's been out over 23 hours, so that's given us all a few stresses as we've waited for him to finish. But we're ready to go. It's great to see people looking enthusiastic and sprightly, heading off on the start of day 5. We've got, I think, 64 runners still on the full course out of about 129 starters. The numbers are starting to blur, but that's about what we've got. Jim Mann is still leading the race, and he's got a lead of over an hour and a half. Jasmine Paris is second. It's fantastic to see such strong representation of the women in the top 10 runners. I think they look pretty safe in first and second, unless something goes pretty badly wrong for them today. The day 5 course heads out from here, a very short section on the road, and it climbs over a really beautiful hill that the locals just call the mountain. It's just this lovely grassy mound that has no public right of way on it, and it's all farmland. Because it's so nice, there's this permissive footpath which is developed along the ridge, and the runners go along there and it avoids a long section of road running, which is the only alternative. But then heading south, they go past the Usk Reservoir and they climb up to Fan Brenechiog in the Black Mountain. They're then turning to the west and they're following the Black Mountain all the way to Carrickenen Castle. It's a good day. It's a logical day. There's some great running, particularly on the mountain at the beginning, and then once they're onto Black Mountain as well. It's really fantastic. The great thing about the day is you can see the castle, you can see the finish from maybe 10 kilometres away in good visibility, so it's there tempting them as they get closer and closer. And tonight there'll be a pretty big celebration, I think, for some. Maybe a few beers will be drunk, and we'll be doing a presentation to all the runners who have completed the full course and awarding the big dragon trophies to the leading male and female runners. They're probably one of the hardest earned mountain running trophies out there, actually. It's a huge investment on the competitors' behalf, and a lot of them will take many months to recover from this event. And they've taken even longer. Some of them have watched the race in 2012. Some of them took part in 2012, and their entire focus since then is to be prepared and ready for 2015. And the sense of satisfaction for them to be completing this race, hopefully today, is immense. And you can see the determination in their eyes. And you can, chat with a few runners on the start line, both male and female. There's tears of emotions in their eyes as they start off on this day. It means a lot to people. Helen Whitaker did a great presentation on the night before the race, and she said that you just have to put one foot in front of the other and you keep going. And for anyone wanting to race somewhere like this, it's really the same advice. You just need to get out there, start running, and you just do a little bit more, gradual steps. For the dedicated and the motivated, people prepared to invest the time, it's achievable to come here and start.